Hi, Tom J here, and welcome back to another installment of Kimcraft Beer Reviews. Today we have from Brooklyn Brewery, that's in Brooklyn, New York, Brooklyn Brewery's Sorachi Ace. Sorachi Ace is a Saison. The Saison is it's a spicy ale. You see a lot of Belgian, similar to like a Belgian ale. And the caveat with the Sorachi Ace is that they use a particular hop with that. That is the Sorachi Ace hop. I believe it was developed in Japan back in the 70s. They didn't really use it much, but Brooklyn brought it back, and they found that when it's used the right way, it can be very delicious. So, like I said, it's billed as a classic Saison, so it should be pretty good. I like Saisons, nice and spicy. Alright, so the IBUs on this are 34, and the ABV on this is 7.6. So, pretty good alcohol content. A little bit low on the bitterness, so it won't be too bitter. And with that, we're going to open up the beer. I'm going to get it into a glass. It's pouring out a nice golden color. Yes, a nice golden color. I wasn't too aggressive on the pour. You got a small, one finger, almost pure white foam head. Lots of carbonation on the side. You can probably see it right there. A lot of carbonation sticking to the side of the glass. And you'll have to pardon me. There's a train coming past, so just give me a minute. Okay, so I'm back. Pardon that interruption. We had a train that was pretty loud coming past down the road here. Okay, so where were we? We were talking about the carbonation. All right, now the head has gone down a little bit. It dissipated to almost nothing. It's a pretty hazy looking beer. Yep, pretty hazy, and it is a solid gold color. It's close to like a macro brew, just slightly darker. It's a very nice golden color. It actually looks very nice in the glass. Okay, with that, I'm going to get a nose on it. Okay, I'm getting some spice in here and some citrus. Smells nice. Definitely citrus, spice. Yeah, what is that I'm smelling? Can't actually put my finger on it. Some kind of spice. Definitely a lot of citrus. Lemony. Smells very lemon-like. You got some sweet malts in there also. Lemon peel, lemon rind, lemon zest, and spice. Okay, it smells pretty good. Let's see how it goes down. Let's taste it. Okay, very citrusy up front. It's got a lot of spice. I'm not exactly sure which spice it is. I guess it's the hop itself. It's the Sorachi hop. It definitely has I don't want to say peppery. It's a very, I can't explain the spice that's in here. It's good, but it definitely has a high spice content here. Not too much bitterness. no pine. It's got a sweet middle. Got a little bit of bitterness on the end, and what you're left with is that particular spice, which I really can't zero in on it, but you're left with that particular taste in your mouth. It's not unpleasant. It's different. It's very different. I can't exactly put my finger on it. It's got a little herbal quality to it. It tastes and smells more like a spice out of your garden. That's what it kind of it's hitting me with. But anyway, we're gonna let this rest a little while. I'm gonna let it heat up. I'm gonna enjoy a little bit, and I'll come back. I'll give you my final thoughts and a rating in just a bit. See you in a little while. Hi, Tom J back again for King of Craft Brews review, and we're going to continue with our review of the Sorachi Ace by Brooklyn Brewery. So, during the little intermission, I was very curious because I really couldn't put my finger on what the taste was, so I actually read the side of the bottle, and I read a little bit on the internet about it. I normally don't do that. I try not to read much about the beers before I review them, because I'd rather do it on my own. I feel it's better that way. I don't want to be influenced. But with this particular beer, it was really bothering me. I wanted to know what that odd flavor was. So actually the bottle hit it best. And I was hinting to it before. This is it hints of lemongrass. Now, if you've ever smelled lemongrass, it mimics lemon to a certain extent. It's got a little bit more vegetal type properties, a little more grassy, but it does smell a lot like lemon, and that's exactly what this is. It's got a lemongrass aroma, which it's pleasant. I like it. You know, it's good for what it is. It's got a very nice, I was drinking it, and I noticed as it warmed up, it's got a nice dry finish to it. It's nice and crisp and dry, which is another nice feature of this beer. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get my last swig in. Okay. All right. All in all, it's a decent beer. It's not blowing me away at all. It's good. It's sort of refreshing. It has that odd herbal lemongrass, lemony type thing going on. It's not exactly lemon. It's a little bit different. And that, it's not really what I would consider, a good type of lemon flavor. All in all, though, it's pretty good. I'm going to give it a rating at this point. I'm going to give this a rating of 88. I'll go 88 out of 100. It's decent. It's not wonderful. It's not awesome. It's decent. But Brooklyn Brewery, they're a very prolific brewery. They put out tons of different styles of beers. One of the biggest lineups I've ever seen. They have like 50 different kinds of beers. So and just about everyone I've had I liked a lot. This one probably the least of all. But if you're gonna make over 50 different styles, you're not gonna hit on every single one, obviously. So cut them a little slack. Yeah, so we'll give them that score. And I've rambled on enough. I'll be seeing you guys soon. And until then, cheers and drink responsibly.